What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about Alvin Kamara and why EA Sports is set to make him the best running back in Madden 21 Ultimate Team. Pretty much we all know about that 6 touchdown game, that he had. Obviously, the EA developers and the MUT teams, they've taken the holiday weekend off. It's going to resume, I believe, January 12th, right? So we're going to get all the rest of the team of the week at that time. And I want to let you guys know right now, you should probably go ahead and invest in Alvin Kamara right now, like as soon as you can. Let me go ahead and break down to you what's going to be happening. He's not the fastest right now unless you're on a Saints theme team, but I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that's going on, which kind of makes him very, very unique. I do want to point something out, though. He is a receiving back similar to Reggie Bush, but his movement is like Reggie Bush on steroids. As far as the spin move goes, Reggie Bush has a real spin. He doesn't, even though I think his is like a 91. He doesn't spin the right way. It's a very, very stiff spin, but it's his movement. He has very, very good movement. He has stiff arm. He has a lot of stuff that makes him like, he's a very, very diverse back because he's not too much of one thing. You know what I'm saying? But that break tackle at 98, trust me, it's real. Like, he's going to break a tackle in most cases. Now, if you play people that run big nickel over G, pretty much pinch line, crash the lineman out, and, shoot the gap through the middle, he will get hit, sticked, and fumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to fumble the ball. His carry is a 91. Certain things are going to get generated in the game, and you guys are going to be like, yo, but Gmi, this happened. I understand that. I'm letting you understand this also. Even with Sprinter, you see like how with the change of direction, it goes down to a 93. You get the -2 from the Sprinter. It's not affecting that. If you utilize this card the way he's intended to be utilized, he moves faster than his numbers show. Like, he'll get caught from behind, but he'll also burn you off the rip with the run. Now, if you guys wanted to go ahead and make it really, really OP, you could obviously give him backfield master for one. That's one of the perks that the receiving backs get. Again, something that I went over for why I didn't understand why EA would raise the AP for a strong arm QB with Gunslinger. Because whatever the player is good at, they should get that main ability for one. And I believe that they should take a look at that going into Madden 22 and just say, look, guys, if the player is known for this, if it's Tom Brady and he's a field general, he should get, hot route master for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that should go on. I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a lot of other things going on within the game right now that people just don't get. And, it's very, very infuriating because we try to make the most out of the abilities. And you guys ask me a lot of questions. I get hundreds of comments and I try to go over it throughout a video. But some of the mainstream comments that go on, you guys are absolutely right. A lot of these abilities can be kind of acceptable if they gave it to us based on the archetype of the player. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could use a strong arm QB and they kept it as one with Gunslinger, that's the deal. Because now we know why we're choosing that archetype. If it's 2, what is the point of using a strong arm archetype? Because now you still got to mix and match the other ability points. And that's where it becomes a situation that I just wanted to go ahead and explain that to you guys. But in this case, you do have the opportunity to go ahead and grab this guy and use one AP and get backfill, master, and he will get better, improved catching. Remember, I use Rich Gannon, so I have hot route master, so I don't really need that. Also, leapfrog, if you wanted to do like change direction and stuff, that probably would be really glitchy on him as well. If you guys wanted to take a look at some of those things. But for the most part, I'm just going to tell you guys, usually, most of you guys like the fact that you can go ahead, have backfield master on him, throw him the ball in the flat, because in this game, you can't realistically defend the flat, even when you think the flat's defended. If the player has an ability, he will still catch the ball through you, like directly through your body, and keep going where he's going. But let's go back to why he is the best, like he's going to be the best running back, right? I'm giving you my my vision with it. Shout out to all of you guys that have already subbed the GmiasWorld Gaming on YouTube, because you guys see the full-length video and you see everything that we go through, that we do on the earlier live stream, so you kind of understand. It's something about the way he moves. Now, when you go back and you look at Bo Jackson, right? A lot of you guys are like, yo, Gmi, Bo Jackson sucks. And we were going to actually raid sell him. You guys almost made me raid sell him. Then I realized something. Big Bad Bo Jizzle, he's going to be good no matter what, because he's endgame. Like, no matter what they do to the card, if they do a golden ticket Bo, he's going to be exactly the same thing because he's chemmed up with everything 99s. But the way he moves as opposed to Alvin, it's different. Because although Alvin Kamara has, the break tackle situation where he naturally breaks tackles, Bo, if you flick up on the right stick, he will truck somebody, at least the first guy, and keep going. But he also has that breakaway speed. So Bo is a really good player, but only for a Raiders theme team. That's the thing about it. If he gets a golden ticket, it'll be easier for other people to get him to a 99 speed. But for a Raiders theme team, he's deadly, which is why I controlled myself and didn't raid sell him. The thing with Alvin Kamara, he's good no matter. It don't matter what he's doing. I'm telling you right now, it literally does not matter what he's doing. He will run away from your defender. Like, put it like this, right? I was trying to explain to you guys pretty much the matchup situations when you pretty much come out and you run big nickel over G, you pinch the line, crash him out, all that stuff, and you shoot the gap. That's one of the #1 run-stopping defense. You could also use double A gap, spread the middle linebackers, spy both the linebackers, the middle linebackers, and play with the safety as well. There's a lot of different ways to stop the run. The issue with the way that you stop it when you're dealing with Alvin is this, right? If you understand how to run the ball, his breakaway speed is super fast. So the reason that I point this out with the new team of the week, what is he going to get for that? They're more than likely going to give him a +1. So what does that mean for us who are not Saint theme teams? He's going to now be a 98 speed and more than likely a 99 Excel. So if he's already moving as if he's higher than that, he's going to be ridiculous. Now this is where some of you guys are going to say, yo, Gmi, you said that, Reggie Bush was also good and he has a real spin move. What's going to happen with him? That's a very good question. The problem with Reggie Bush is this, right? Reggie Bush don't move like this guy, but he can spin and go for 6. So if you tried to spin move with Alvin, he's very, 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 very stiff. Unless you go and use a steerable spin with one of the abilities, he's very, very, very stiff. We went over that during the stream too. If you wanted to use this, if you use spin cycle, you could start spinning one way and then go back the other, and it's kind of ill the way it works. But Reggie Bush has one of the sickest spin moves in the game, better than Barry Sanders, better than a lot of the players. And that's what's funny about it, right? He has a higher spin move than Reggie Bush. They're both receiving backs, but he has a higher spin move, but he can't spin like Reggie Bush. Here goes where it gets really, really tricky. For those of you guys that are Raider theme teams, right? Or any other team other than Alvin, Bo Jackson can spin. So that's what's really stupid about it. These numbers don't really make any sense, and I've shown it and proved it. Check out the videos on GmiasWorld Gaming, you'll see it. When I was running kickoffs back with Reggie Bush for 6 off of one spin, because like the old school spin. Remember when Michael Vick used to spin move everybody? What was that? Madden 19 or something like that? Where the spin just spun everybody, like 30 guys. I think it was 19. You just spun everybody there. That's how Reggie Bush spins in this game. The closest person that I've utilized that comes to that is Bo Jackson. This guy does not need to spin. You just need to know how to stop and go. Wait, go, wait, go. And when you move, the acceleration is so ridiculous, you're gone. Now, let's go take a look at Bo Jackson, right? And you're going to be like, yo, why are you starting Kamara over Bo? Because he wears the defense down, because he usually breaks like a big run if I throw it to him in the flat, or if I, run a read option, give it to him. He usually wears everybody down. Now you bring in this savage, right? Lower break tackle than Kamara, but higher truck, and he could do whatever he wants. Now look, take a look at what's going on. His spin is a 90. Even his older card was able to spin, and everybody used to wonder what was going on. They're like, how's this guy spinning like that? I don't know. The 2 running backs that I know for a fact will spin you and go for 6, Bo and Reggie Bush. All the other players, I've gotten spun by other players that I played against, but I'm going based on my feedback, like what I've seen. Right now, he's very, very expensive, and I want to let you guys understand again, he's really, really good on the Raiders theme team. I don't know how good he'll be if he's not maxed out, because sometimes, honestly, I want to raid sell him. Between you and me, I want to raid sell this guy a lot often than not, and then he'll just do something weird like truck 3 dudes and go for 6. This is why I'm trying to explain to you guys, right? He's endgame, but Kamara can make anybody's team really, really good. So before this promo is actually over, that is a card I would probably say, you know what? Go take a look at it, see if you can grab him, if you can sell somebody else, because we got rid of Derrick Henry ASAP like Rocky. Because, like I said, it's about the stiff movement of the way Derrick Henry goes, but he will truck you for 6. Like, in all honesty, he'll just truck you for 6 and not worry about anything. But Kamara is still ultimately the better, he's the better running back. And then when they give him the upgrade with Team of the Week, more than likely he's going to get +1 and +1. Once that happens, Until Reggie Bush drops, he's probably going to be the most viewed or the most used running back. Like, every time you go into a game, somebody's going to have Alvin. Like, that's what's going to happen. Because it's going to be unbelievable. Now, they can try to play us and not give him speed, but for a 6-touchdown game, they're going to have to give him something. So the probability of his price not going up is very, very low. And the reason that I'm giving it to you guys now is that his price has steadily been going down. And this is something that is going to be around this rate for a little bit, even with Ultimate Legends coming out. Now, if Eric Dickerson drops, he probably will be decent. Some of you guys were asking about Walter Payton. I don't know why they haven't done that. He's another guy that might get crazy spin, Walter Payton. When those backs drop, he's going to naturally drop in price if their speed and excel is higher, which it might be because Ultimate Legends, all that stuff, and the 50 promo just ended. But he's going to still be a good back. Trust me when I tell you, he moves around like a gazelle. It's really, really ridiculous. So they're going to have to give him some boost for that 6 touchdowns. And I'm just assuming that it'll be +1 speed, +1 excel. I'm assuming that. Will EA do it? It's a high chance they won't. But if you're lucky enough to utilize them for the time being before they get to Ultimate Legends, this could be the difference between you winning and losing a game. Trust me. Probably one of the most OP backs in the game right now. A lot of you guys should have received all of your chill factor rewards. So if you wanted to use those rewards to help you complete sets and then sell them off, get snow, re-roll them for the present ghost or whatever, or just use those free cards that you got from the chill factor to go ahead and help you to complete anything else, or quick sell it for snow, whatever you wanted to do, right now is the time to make a move. Because when they give them the upgrade, it's going to be crazy. So all my chill factor rewards are done. You should have gotten everything at this point. Everything that was there, where is it? Chill factor rewards. You should have gotten all this stuff. The Nat 84 to 93, Nat 92 to 94. Utilize those things to put into sets or whatever, because I know a lot of you guys ask, like, yo, Gmia, I'm no money spent. And obviously with myself, I rarely buy bundles and I grind the game. You can utilize a lot of the stuff that you got from this promo to help you get the card if that's what you want to do. Because the run game is kind of back, guys. Like, I played a dude that came out and I-typed the whole game. He lost, but he came out and ran it and he was getting yards. So the run game is back. I just want to make sure you guys know who is the best possible option for you to help you get more wins. Once again, I want to thank you guys and girls for tuning in. Definitely continue to be safe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a good one. One love, y'all.